How are you today? Happy Monday to you. I have a topic this morning that I want to share with you, and I think that this will really help some of you who are still people who will kind of eat anything and anything and everything. So today I was witnessing somebody bringing food in to a break room, and they have been bringing in cookies consistently to the break room. And of course, it's Christmas time. And they're so, this is like so wonderful that people think about cooking goodies for other people. It's such a beautiful, passion of the heart for some people to be bakers and to cook for other people. And this was like for I flashed back to years and years and years ago when I worked in the corporate world, and I was my son was 3, 4, 5, and 6, and people would bring in food to the break room, right? They would bring all their leftover food from the holidays in. They would bring the things to work that they no longer wanted in their house. And I really just at that time, I never thought about it that way until I got older. But then something else happened where I was sick, I was unhealthy. And I write about this transition in my book, how I went from eating the standard American diet to switching over to a paleo lifestyle and eating more primal foods, things that were natural to the earth, nothing that was man-made. And in doing so, I healed myself from allergies, from digestive problems, from sometimes insomnia. But a lot of the pain that I suffered was digestive issues or allergies. And this is not to be underestimated, chronic sinus infections. And once I learned about our digestive tract being our immune system, I realized that I was pouring in food that was not good for my immune system. And so I actually started to stop eating that kind of food that was out there, that people would bring in. And I had this no tolerance policy. So when I saw that food that was brought in, or other man-made foods that were made with, which I knew, standard American diet foods, I was like instantly, that's a no. It's an absolute no for me. I had to, in my brain, associate the food that standard American diet foods, sugars, regular peanut butter like Jif and things like that, as something that was an absolute no-no. Like my brain had to say that thing is associated with pain, sickness, doctor visits, bad digestion, bad health. And so once you associate something like that you used to eat in your head with pain, doctor visits, being sick, you're no longer going to even desire that stuff when it is brought in front of you. And that's really how you need to switch your mind when it comes to just saying no to certain foods, because it's not about, your willpower is only going to last you as long as you can be strong. Google the marshmallow test with kids. If you really want something and you don't have a reason not to have it, then you're going to cave in and you're going to have it. But if you have an absolute no tolerance policy for certain things, then they will not even tempt you. You won't even you won't crave it, because you'll have this association in your mind for this thing being bad for you. So you won't even crave it. You won't want it. You won't desire it. It just will not even enter your head. It's like, you know, when I started associating certain foods with obesity, they were no longer tempting to me. And so that is how you need to do this in your brain so that your brain can start associating what is bad with bad. You know, I made the comment, I said, are those paleo? And somebody was like, what does that mean? And I was like, these are made with sugar, these are made with flour, these are made with things that are not natural to our earth, and therefore they're not natural to our body. Therefore, they're not gonna go in my body because all they're gonna do is promote bad health. And now, if it was an absolute, if I made it and I knew what was in it, that would be a different story. But if it was somebody that I knew who also subscribed to a healthy lifestyle and living the figure fit way of life where we're eating real foods, natural foods to the earth, and the sugars inside of those cookies may have been like maple syrup, which is natural, dates or things, you know, something like that, something that is natural to the earth, then I would consider it. You know, that's a totally different story because my body knows what to do with that. And although taking the carb aspect out of it, I don't even eat carbs like that. I don't even eat that kind of stuff anymore. But in past life, I used to eat that stuff all of the time. That was like my jam. And now it's just say no. So I just have this association in my head with that kind of stuff that it's a just say no. It's just say no policy. I associate it with bad. I associate it with sickness. I associate, and you should, because it does contribute to that. So do what you need to do to associate those foods that maybe at one point in time in your life might have been a special treat for you. It might have been the form of love from people. And you have to disassociate that memory from things that you like and associate a new memory and start to replace those memories of ways that you were loved by your family members with food, with a new way of being loved, okay? Because that is usually the habit that you're dealing with. It's like, ooh, you feel instant like connection and love when people give you gifts like that or bring food like that. So that's all I have this morning. I just wanted to say, come on here today and say, just say no to Breakroom foods. Just say no. Just say no. Start associating that stuff with bad health, because it is. And also, if you guys love this coaching training, I'd love to have you in my community. Come on over to figurefitlife.com. Start with the 90-day transformation. Sign up for that. Change your body, change your habits, change your life. Get the body you want, get the health you want, get the happiness that you are seeking. And it comes by choosing it. It comes through a process. It comes through consistency and doing the right things consistently that make you happy. And so I really just invite you to come over to figurefitlife.com, you guys. I'm Liz Nierzwicki. I am the CEO, founder of Figure Fit. I'm so happy to be here with you. I'm so happy you're here. Tag your friends below, anyone who wants to see, you want them to see this video, family members, you know, anyone that can use this today. All right, guys, so much love to you. Have a great day. Bye.